What is going on, everybody? This is Gia22 coming at you guys with a top 5 players to invest in MLB The Show 18. So I'm going to go through my top 5 players that you guys should buy, get on in early, guys who will upgrade, guys who should see a huge boost in their overalls, and their value should skyrocket, or you'll get a really good player. These guys are going to be kind of maybe flying under the radar, or guys who are just having a good year. I'm going to throw in a few honorable mentions as we go along, so it's going to be a little bit more than 5. But anyways, let's get right into it. And before we do that, can you please like and subscribe to my channel? I would love that. I really want to try to do this thing full time, and I would love your guys' support. Anyways, let's get into it. Alright, first up on our list is Elvis Andrus, shortstop for the Texas Rangers. Took a pitch off the forearm a few weeks ago, so he's still on DL. The reason why I think you guys should invest in him is he is an 80 overall, and before he got hurt, he was having a heck of a year. He was hitting over 300. He was still having that power that he had last year. You can see that his marketplace trends, he's obviously the little spikes go up and down. He did May 4th took one up to about 1,400, a little bit over, almost 1,500. He's back down to 1,100 now, and I think you should either invest in him now or wait a few days. Usually prices go up, if you guys don't know, right before the roster update. All the prices who everybody will think will go up will spike, so they try to sell them right before, and then if they don't go down, if they don't go up, they usually drop. Elvis Andrus is hurt, so right now his overall is not going to really change a lot. So you can have a solid 80 overall right now. So the reason why I think he's going to go up is when he comes back, he's going to probably hit from as much power as he has been last year. His contact is good. His discipline probably will see it increase. So, but the big thing is his contact and power is going to go up because he is hitting really well. So when he comes back, he's going to get an upgrade, and I don't think he's going to get diamond, but could get up to an 84 overall because Adrian Beltre is the Rangers' lone diamond right now, and he could get traded pretty soon. So Elvis Andrus is the first on our list. Second on our list is Andrew McCutchen. He started off the year absolutely ice cold, but last year through 47 games he was hitting 202, and over the next 90 something games he had an OPS of 1,200. And this is around the same time that he started getting hot last year. And guess what? He's starting to get hot again this year. You see his price drop dramatically because he went from a gold down to a silver in one of the roster updates. He's on the brink right now. He's at 79. His price is trending down. He has 1 or 2 good weeks, maybe 3 when he's really hot, and he can easily bump right back up to a gold. You guys buy 2 or 3 of him, and you're making $2,000 profit easily when he jumps back up to a gold. And you can probably sell him for around 1,300. Maybe if he jumps to an 81, 1,400. It also depends on the price. Maybe his price goes down even farther, but he's sitting around 550, 540. Buy now price, you can even get it now for put in a bid for a sell now price. You can get it even lower. I'm sure somebody will do that. That's what I suggest. Put in low bids, and somebody's probably bound to sell him for that, or any card. Andrew McCutchen, look for him to get hot real quick, heat up, bounce back over a gold. He's my second investing option. Next up on our list is Walker Buehler, starting pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers. He is the #1 pitching prospect for the Los Angeles Dodgers. I guess not anymore because he is called up. He's in the bigs. He's in the rotation. He's made a few starts. He took a no-hitter through 6th, I believe, and he was pulled. That was when the Dodgers threw that combined no-hitter down in Mexico. He started that game. A lot of strikeouts from Walker Buehler. He is a strikeout guy. His K per 9's at 74 right now for a starting pitcher. Stamina 78. His per 9 70. He does walk a lot of people. At least he did in the minors, and that's what his track record is. He hasn't walked a lot of people this year. So I would look for him to get a boost. He'll probably hit silver at some point in the in MLB The Show 18. And, I mean, he's going for $162 buy now price. You could put in a bid for him at $81 right now. His price does fluctuate a lot, day by day, not a lot. But if he hits silver, he could go up to 500 stubs, roughly. I mean, he's a good starting pitcher. He's got a really good repertoire of, a fastball, changeup, a nice curveball, and he's got a two-seamer. Doesn't have a slider, which I kind of like. But, you can make some easy stubs just buying him now for $81. He shoots up to 300, 400. You're making pretty good stubs. You buy a few of them, you buy a lot of them, and you can make some good stubs once he hits silver, which I think shouldn't be too long. All right, the next player we have is Bud Norris. He's the closing pitcher for the St. Louis Cardinals. He took over that role early on in the year, and then they gave it to Greg Holland, and Greg Holland has been absolutely dismal. He has been terrible this year. And so Bud Norris has taken over the closing role. He has 8, 9, maybe even 10 saves on the year. His K per 9's 82. He's getting a lot of strikeouts, getting a lot of saves for the Cardinals. He's a 72 overall. His price should spike up after he gets upgraded, which I think shouldn't be too long. Usually they like to wait on guys to see if they're just having like a good week or two. Usually in the third week, fourth week, they usually give guys upgrades. But Norris, he's age 33, so what they do, they factor in the last few years into their overall, and that's where it might hurt him because he hasn't had the greatest few years. He did find his stuff last year with the Angels, started throwing his cutter a little bit more. So I think Bud Norris, he should get an upgrade, into the high bronzes, low silvers. I think he definitely should be a silver, in my opinion, the way he's pitching right now. But you never know. He's usually always up on his inside edge. His K per 9's 82, hit per 9 66, walk per 9 58. You should see that walks go down. Maybe the control take a hit, go up a little bit. K per 9 maybe go up a little bit. Hits per 9 go up a little bit. Anyways, I think he's a good investing option. You could get him for cheap and resell him once his price goes up. All right, before we get into the last player and my favorite player, favorite investing option, we're going to go through a few just rapid fire, quick guys, honorable mentions. So Miguel Andujar, 70 overall. He's a rookie, I believe. You can get him for 85, 28 sell now. His price should jump up. His overall should jump up. He's having a really good year for the Yankees. Should get hot. His price should go up a little bit, and you can get him for pretty cheap now. Should jump up in price. Another honorable mention, Greg Bird, coming off of injury, should be back in the Yankees lineup. Once he gets hot, once he gets rolling, once he starts hitting well, which I think he should, his price should jump up. His overall should jump up. Price should jump up. You get him for 96 right now, under 100 stubs. Buy a few of him, resell him when he gets going. And our last honorable mention, Jack Flaherty, starting pitcher for the St. Louis Cardinals. He's having a good year as a rookie pitcher. So this is his first year, so they kind of have to adjust. He's got a four-seam fastball. He's in the low 90s. He's a good slider, though, a curveball. Features a two-seamer and a changeup. Good repertoire. Watch his overall go up. price should follow. He's a pretty good investing option. 75 right now. Buy 2 or 3 for him. You probably got him out of some packs. Hold on to him because he probably going to get an upgrade. All right, and the number 1 investing option is Myles Nicholas. He was low bronze to begin the year, coming over from Japan. He has been the Cardinals' probably one of the best starting pitchers, top 2, him and Carlos Martinez, when Carlos Martinez hasn't been hurt. He's not going to overpower you with velocity, but he's got a good slider and a good curveball. Doesn't have a changeup. Got a 2-seamer though that will run in on righties away from lefties. He started off. I bought a few of him when he was around 69 overall, 68. He was really cheap. He is up to a 75 overall silver. I think he still has a little bit more to go. I mean, he is getting a lot. I mean, he's getting a lot of strikeouts for what his repertoire is. His pitching style. He's got a 54 K per 9. He doesn't walk a lot of guys, so his walk per 9 is pretty high. I think his K per 9 could go up a little bit more. Maybe his control, clutch. I don't think he's giving up a lot of home runs. He's pitching really, really well. You can get him right now for $220. See his price. His price went up right before the roster update yesterday. He didn't get upgraded, so his price shot back down to around $220, or around $220 today. Price will drop even more in the coming days. Up until next week, it'll get back up right before the roster update, and the price will hike up again because he is pitching really well. So he is the number 1 investing. Number 1 player you guys should invest in, Myles Nicholas, starting pitcher for the St. Louis Cardinals. If you guys enjoy this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, put down in the comments who you guys think should also be included on this list. Maybe I'll make another video on this. I'll make a lot of other videos, how to make stubs, ways to beat Conquest, whatever you guys want. You guys let me know in the comments. Anyways, have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys next time.